Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back. Today in this tutorial we are going to learn about Citrix Automation. We'll see how to use this image recording. I will tell you the important features of this image recording. And you can see the screenshot I have taken here, Oracle VM VirtualBox. I am using this VirtualBox and I have installed Windows 7 on that VirtualBox. So I will show you how to automate that. You know why do we require to automate the Citrix? And what is this Citrix automation? So as you know that Windows automation, we know about that web automation. So same as we have the Citrix automation. Let's say in Windows automation we automate the Windows applications. In the web automation we automate the web applications. So now here Citrix automation is whatever the application which is available on the Citrix, like in another system, and we can log into that and we can automate that one. What happens, like in the Citrix automation we are using the VirtualBox, and as you know that we are not going to automate our local system, and we are not going to automate any applications or any of our local system. We are going to use any other systems into our local system. Let's say if you open MS TSC, and then this remote desktop connection will be open, and we'll put the IP address or the computer details to access that computer, and then we'll automate that. So why this is required? Why this is required to automate that Citrix applications? If we can access on our system, let's say if we have taken a license of UiPath Studio and the robot, then we'll have only one robot access, and that UiPath Studio and robot installed in your local system. And you want to also automate the Windows application which is installed in your client system. Let's say if you are creating a project for your client for the banking or for anything, and let's say there is a Windows application which is installed in your client system, and you cannot install that application in your system because you have to automate that application, and you are just a developer, so you have to access that application from their system, and then you have to automate that one. Or let's say there are few web application that you cannot have that web applications here in your system, then you have to access that computer and automate that application. Let me go through this image recording, and then I will tell you few important features of this image recording toolbars. Okay, so let me open the UiPath Studio. How can we open that recording toolbar to automate this VMware? So let me show you the VMware. Okay, so I have this Windows 7 Oracle Virtual Box, and in which I have installed Windows 7, and let's say I have an application this is called UIDemo, and this application which is installed on this VirtualBox. So we have to access this system and we have to automate that application. It means we have to open this UIDemo, log into that, and process all these transactions. And you can see here I am using my local system, and I have installed the UiPath Studio and the UiPath robot on my local system. I am going to tell you two things. First, I will read the data from the Excel which is located in my project folder, which is in my local system, and this UIDemo application which is available on the client system, or you can say this is on Citrix VirtualBox. So I will open this and then read the data from the Excel file which is available on the local system, and then take the data and write to this UIDemo, and then again I will get the data from that application which is available here, and then I will get that data, and then again I will write back to the local system files in the same transactions file. You will learn here the interaction between the Citrix applications and the local systems also. And as you know that Citrix is nothing but it just provides you a remote access to another system. Let's say there is a system available somewhere else in any other country. Your client is in USA, UK, or anywhere, so then also you can access that system remotely. So what happens whenever you will access that system? So you know that system is physically present on that location. So what will happen whenever you log into the MS TSC, or if you'll open Citrix, then the server will send that that system to you as an image. So what happens, UiPath, whenever, like, let's say there is another system I have opened here, so UiPath will consider this as a just an image. Sometimes what happens, like you are going to automate any application which is on your local system, then UiPath considers that application which is in your local system as a UI element. But the Citrix applications, UiPath will consider as an image, because as I already told you that the server sends that system to you as an image, because you are not directly using that system, you are just using a image copy of that. So that's why UiPath considers that as a image. Let me open the UiPath Studio. So you know how to access that image recording toolbar. You have to click on the design. If you are in the design tab, then go to the recordings, click on this, and then click on the image. So once you click on image, you will get this pop-up as a save option is there. Click image, click text and type, select copy, screen scraping, element, text and image. So these are the features available in the image recording. So I will show you one by one. And one more thing I just want to tell you, that if you are automating your this virtual machine in this size, then make sure that you are opening in this, you are running your project in the same size, because it might throw an error, because it will consider as an image, and if you will again enlarge that image, so there can be an issue with finding the image, like there will be issue in the image scale, image clarity. I will recommend you to just automate in the maximized window. The first option is like go to the recordings and select the image recording, and the second we have the shortcut key to open this, that is Control Alt I. So it will open this image recording. So as you know that we have in the in previous videos you have learned about the basic recording, desktop recording and web recording, and now we are going to learn image recording. Now you can see here we have the click image, and first one, that is save and exit. So this will save all the steps, whatever we will select from here, you can save this, but currently this is disabled because we haven't performed anything. So now we'll click on this click image, and as you know that UiPath considers this as an image, so we'll use this click image, and we'll just I'm just telling you how to click on that, or how to open this UIDemo. So to open this, you can select this UIDemo and then press OK. Now save this and set as a start node. Now you can see here it is attaching the window, and the selector is window app equal to virtualbox vm.exe, and this is a window icon, title equal to Windows 7, and here it shows click image, and this is your icon image, and the click type is currently click single. So if you run this without changing this, then it will just go and click on that. But if you want to double click on that, because you want to open that UIDemo application, so we have the features in the properties. You can go and select this click double, and now let me run this. Control F5, and you can see here currently I have selected this. So you can see here I have selected this UIDemo. That time this was selected like this. So what happened when we run that, then it opened Notepad, not UIDemo. So why this is happening? It's because it is not able to find this UIDemo. It was trying to find this image, but that time this was selected. Now let me deselect this and run again. Control F5, and this time I have not clicked on that UIDemo, and this time it will open that. You can see here UIDemo has been clicked and it will open in a few seconds. Okay, so this is the disadvantage of this image recording, or you can say the click image, because we have taken the screenshot as an image complete and where the background color is black, and if you are going and just clicking on this, selecting, then the background color is different. That's why it is not able to find that. So how to fix this issue? To fix that issue, we have to capture like this. Let me grab the screen again. You have to just capture this icon, not the blank area. Okay, so now I have taken only this. So what will happen if this time if I'm selecting this, and then also it will work. Let me run this, Control F5, and you can see here it will go and double click on that. Okay, so by that way you can open any applications. And now let me just click on this, double click on that, and I'm going to show you one more thing. Let's say if you want to type here username and password, and if you are just going to, let me delete this, and again go to the image recording, and if you are clicking on this type here, click type, and you are putting here admin, and then clicking here password, and then click image. And if you want to click on this login button, so you know that UiPath considers this as a image, so we can select this as an image, and we will tell UiPath to just click on this login button. So once we'll click on OK, it will go and click on this login. You can see here, because at the same time it is showing that it's working fine or not. Now let me close this and save this, and then I will show you it's working fine or not. Now run this, Control F5. So first let me open this, because we have deleted the the steps to double click on and open that. So it is trying to first find that, and you have seen the issue. Let me try one more time. We will keep this UIDemo application opened, and we'll run this again. Now you have seen it is not able to find this text box to type into the username and type into the password text box. So how can we fix this issue? Okay, so to fix this issue, we have to do one thing. Just let me show you here. We have the option click image, so we'll take this click image, and first we'll tell the UiPath to consider this username, and first it will see if this username is there, then we'll indicate a point on the screen here. So by that way we are telling UiPath to check the username is there or not. If it is there, then it will go and click on that, and then we'll take a type into and we'll click on this, and then you can put the same thing, admin, and then again we have to perform the same thing, password, indicate a point, and then type and click on this, and I'm putting the password, and then again we are going to click on this image, and okay. Okay, so by that way you can automate. So let me open this and save this and set as a start node, and now let me run this. Now you will see here it will find the username and then go to the right side and put the admin. Again you will find the password and go to the right side and enter the password. And now you can see here the UIDemo application has been opened, right? So by this way you can click on the text box and you can like type into that text boxes. Same here, if you want to type anything in the casing on US check here, then you have to first tell the UiPath that I am going to type something in this text box. Otherwise it will not able to find in which text box it needs to type. So always remember to click on the image and select that label of that text and then indicate to the next of that text box where you want to type. Now let me delete this, and we have this is a ClickText. Let me show you what is the use of this. It means it will find the text. It shows that here AB. It will find the text and it will click on that text. So let's say if you have the withdrawal, if you click here just on text, then this radio button will be selected. It will be clicked. You will click here. So and let me if I click on this, then this checkbox will be checked. So if you want to use these features, then we can take this ClickText. So let me click on this, and if you want to like select that, then you can press F3 and then select this deposit or split deposit. Let me select this, and then we have this split deposit complete name. You can put the same thing because we need to search that text and click on that, and set the mouse position. So mouse position should be this. Okay, so let me indicate a point and just click here and test click now. Okay, so by that way you can click on that text. Now we have seen the type and we have the send hotkey. So by using the send hotkey, we can send the hotkeys like the number, shortcut keys, tab, anything you can send here. Let's say if you need to press something in that text box, then you can select anything from here. Let me take num4. So at the time of work, running your project, it will type number 4, and this is select and copy, and this is screen scraping. Let's say if you want to capture this account number, then we can take this scrap relative. So this will first will indicate that like every time we are getting the account number, this label here, and then we can indicate the region part so that it will capture only that digit. Now you can see here it's capturing that, and then you can finish. So it will capture this account number. So if you think that this account number will be fixed every time and only this is changing, then you can take a scrap relative. And now we have the elements, that is mouse and click relative, right click, double click, and the keywords, control, find. We can take a find element, and we can check the elements. We can close the window. We have the text, mouse click, right click, click on the text, double click on the text, copy text, set text. Copy text means it is a get text. And we have the image, we have the click, right click, double click. So you can see here we have the double click. So if you think that we need to double click on that, then you can directly go to image and click on mouse and then take a double click, right? Because if you take this click image, then you have to go to the UiPath Studio and you have to change from single click to right click, double click. So now I'm just going to show you one demo that it will double click on that UIDemo application and it will open this UIDemo, and then it will first scale this, because if it will not scale to the lower size, then UiPath will unable to click on this accept or cancel. Okay, and that can throw an error also. So that's why because every time whenever I'm opening this, sometimes it's going to the top here, sometimes it's going here, so that's why it can throw an error. So that's why I'm just scaling this to the low, and then I'm automating this one. Okay, so for that, let me click no, and let me run this project, set as a start node, and I'm going to show you that we have the Excel file, and I have taken just 5 records, cash in, on US check and not on US check. It will capture this, and then it will write the total deposit against this row. Let me close this. So let me run this, control F5, and I will see here it will double click on the UIDemo, and then it will type the username and password here, and then click on login, and then you can see here the scale is between from starting, and then it's putting the cash in, not on US check and not on US check, and then it is capturing the total deposit, that is $215, and then again it will click on accept, and then one by one it will put all these 5 records into this UIDemo. So while doing this example, you will able to understand how to use all these features of image recording. Now let me open the Excel file, and you can see here it will have the all this total deposits amount. You can see 215, 133, 152, 233, 187, right? So if you want to do it again, then delete this and save this. And now let me just remove this and just open the image recording, control alt I, and let me open this and close this. So what I am going to do, I am just going to divide this example into 3 parts. First, it will read the data, or like first it will open the UIDemo and log in into that UIDemo, and then it will read the Excel file data from my local system, that is project folder, and then it will process all the records in the UIDemo application and write to the Excel file back to that. Okay, so for that, because we need to double click on that UIDemo, so for that we will not take a click image, we will go to the image, click on mouse and take a double click, and then I will not select the whole thing, I will just select this so that we will not get any error. And now we can just press OK. So it will double click on that, and then we will again automate that if we will open that application. Okay, so now application has been opened. Now we'll take a click image, and first we'll capture this username. It means we are telling the UiPath to consider this username label and then type here. Now indicate a point on the screen, we'll indicate here and just indicate here, and then we'll take a type into, because we need to type the data or like credentials in this text fields. And now I'm just putting directly admin and press enter. Again, take a click image, capture this, indicate a point, click here, take a type into, click on that, put the password, and either you can select this type password, so it will show like this. So while putting the password also you can click on that and you can put the password, like you will not able to see this, and then press enter. And now we need to click this image, so it will click on this login button and now press OK. Now it will log in into the application. Now you can see here we have to click on this scale here, otherwise like we cannot click on the accept, and every time we cannot move this from here to there. Now go to the element, take a mouse, and then we'll click on the take a click and we'll just click here. Okay, now save this. So this is our first step. Let me set as a start node, and now again we'll take a recording image, and then now we have to work on this one. So for that, first let me close this, and the second thing, we need to read the data from the Excel file. So for that, go to the activities and take a read range activity. I will use this one, or you can take a Excel application scope and then take this Excel file location file name here and change the sheet name. If you will not change the sheet name, then it will create the sheet 1 and write all this data there, and we can delete. Save this, and in the output data table we'll take a data table that is let me take a name, Control K, UIDemo DT. Now we have the data in the data table, and after that we need to loop through each row and then type into that UIDemo application. So for that we have to take a for each row, we'll connect this, and now we'll take here UIDemo DT, and then inside the body we have to put our steps to write into the text fields. So now we'll take a image recording, and then we'll take a click image, and then we'll take this cache in, indicate a point, and now we need to indicate this text field, and then we'll take a type into, like it's just a type, and we'll click on this text field. And then here either you can just put there anything. So for the checking first time, I am putting here 54 and enter, and then click image and take another, indicate a point, take next one, type, click here, take something different, name, number, again take a click image, and we'll take here not on US check, So this is just for the testing purpose. We'll change the name of, we'll change the value here, take a type, click here, and let me take anything. And now we'll see here we need to capture this total deposit, but just after putting this 48 we are not getting the total. So how can we get the total amount? So to get the total amount we have to put the tab here. So either while selecting click on this type, take a type and click here, at the same time we have to take a tab, but we miss that. So we'll do that in the UiPath Studio. And now if we'll just click on that, then, or let me take a tab here, then this amount will be total. And now we need to capture this total deposit. So we'll go and take a scrap relative, so it will find this total deposit and the relative elements it will be captured. So we'll take this and we'll see this as a total deposit, and then indicate a relative region. So this is a relative region, we'll capture this, and you can see here currently it shows S47. So as you have seen my previous video of the how to automate the PDFs invoice, and you have seen I have used this OCR, and I have told you how to use the OCR activities, this Tesseract OCR, and how to use the scale, right, and how to use the profile. So same as that you can again take this and refresh, and let's see if you are getting this correct data or not. Okay, so we have changed OCR to the Tesseract also, and we are getting this correct value 147. Now click finish. Okay, and now after that we need to click on accept. So we'll take a click image and click on this accept, and now press OK. It will, or if we have the center position selected, it means it will go and click on this this image center part here. Now press OK, it will just click on that. Now you can see here the transaction number has been changed, and now you can save this, or you can at the end you can close that. Now save this, and you can just connect this, or you okay, so let me cut this and put inside the body. Okay, so now we have the data in the row. We have to do one thing. In the type into cache, we have to write here row, open close bracket, in the double quotation we have to write cache in dot to string. Copy the same thing, go to the cache in on US check, and then change that to the on US check. And then copy this again, go to the not on US check, remove this constant value, just change to the variable, and we'll put here not on US check. And then you remember we need to press a tab to get the calculated value. Now so we'll click on this tab, a plus, and we'll take a tab here. Okay, and then we are capturing this amount. Save this, and to just check this capturing this, it is capturing this amount correct or not, we'll take a message box here, and we'll just use this as a this we have the variable, so we'll put the same variable here, or you can change this variable name also as per your requirement. Now save this, and At the end you can take again this recording, or okay, so you can take this and you just click image and select this close button. So it will just go and click on that, and now save this. So what will happen? First time it will log into the application, read the data, loop through each row and write to there, and then close that application. So currently I am not putting a write range activity or write cell. First I will check, and let's see it's showing in the message box or not. Let me close this and let me run this. Control F5. So you have seen there is the error. It was trying to click on that, but that time it was not opened. So this is the error, and you can see here there is one more error, that it is capturing this as a S215. So this is another error. We can stop this, press OK, and let me just go to the image. And before clicking on this, we can take a delay. Let me take a delay here. So delay after 1 second, and then we'll see it's working fine or not. And then we'll go to the for each row, and here click on the tesseract, and you can see here we are using OCR profile.screen. okay, so screen, as you have seen, that screen pre-processing suitable for remote desktop applications. So as we are using the remote desktop, so we are taking this. And let me as you know that the image size is like decreased, so we have to increase the scale up to 4, and then we'll try again. Let me close this window and try again it's working fine or not. Save this and Control F5. So we have seen here it is still not clicking on that. So we can do one thing, and it is capturing not capturing the correct data. We have to stop this. We have to go here and we have to delete this part. At that same time we have to take the click image, go to the image and double click, capture this thing. So it will double click on that. Now once it will open, then we'll click on this image, take the username, Now let me run this. Control F5. Now you can see here it's clicking on the scale, and then it's trying to put the details here, and you will see it's capturing the data. Okay, so it's capturing correct data 215. Let me see our next one, then I will show you how to write these data back to the Excel file. Okay, you can see here this is also correct. Now let me go to the here and stop that and press OK, and now we'll go to the for each, and I will just remove this message box, and let me just take this one and remove this message box, and I will take here a write cell activity. I will take this just before the accept, and then I will take the Excel file location and change the sheet name, otherwise it will write to the sheet 1. I will take the name input and I will put the variable name, and here we have to write in the cell that is D2, because in A1 we have cache in B1 we have on US check, and C1 we have not on US check. So now we have the D. So let's say we have to write from the D2. So how can we increase as per the row? Because in first row there is a name that is header, and the second row we have the second, like first records, and then again in third. So by that way we have to increase that also. So either we can take a counter and take a counter plus plus, or we can do one thing, we can take a variable, and that is row index, and the index, because we'll take based on the row, we'll take the index of row, and then go to the on top here inside the body, we'll take our assign activity here, and then we'll write here row of index equal to we'll take the data table name UIDemo dot rows dot index of what? Index of row. Which row? This row. So we'll take an index of this row, and then we'll put here +1. So +1 means it will go and write from the header, because you know that the data table considers, like based on the row, it considers first as a 0, and the +1 means 1. So it will start from like the second. So that's why we have to put here 2, because as per this, if we are taking this, it means 0 plus 2 means 2. It means it can start from the second line, it means second row. But if we are going through this Excel file, so it is considering D1 as a header, but in the row wise in data table, the 1 number is the first row and 0 is the header of that Excel file. So that's why we put in the +2. It means we can use that here, so it will show D2. So we write here row index, so this time it will have D2. Now save this and go here and run this again. Let me close and control F5, and this time you will see it will process completely It will open the UIDemo, type the credentials into there, and then it will process all these transactions and write the total deposit back to the Excel file using write cell activity. So first record has been processed. Now let me open the Excel file and we can see the transactions processed or not. Now you can see here it has written the correct total deposit amount here in the Excel file. So by that way you can automate any Citrix applications which is installed in that another system. So you can open that, either if that is a web application, then also you can log into that, you can automate that one also. So thank you so much, friends. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed the channel, then please subscribe, and if you really like this video, then please press the like button, and if you have any question, please comment on video, or you can send me an email on uipathr@gmail.com.